The Chancellor Who Stole Christmas. I had the tagline and title all ready to go after the autumn budget. Then, what does she do? Rode back on everything that she'd threatened to do. Removing the two-child benefit cap was politically motivated. Even if it was the right thing to do, she didn't do it for the right reasons. And apart from the mansion tax, which incidentally isn't even really a mansion tax, the tax is actually less for those in a £5 million house than it is for those in a £2 million house. You couldn't make this up. But the big thing she did was freeze the tax bands for all of us until the year 2031. And here is where my feeling of numbness set in. She hasn't actually solved any problems. She hasn't even attempted to. What she's actually doing is just raising tax by stealth. And not by a little bit, massively. By the year 2031, the median UK wage is set to rise to £49,000. And with the high rate tax band being just over £50,000, meaning that nearly 50% of the UK will be dragged into paying the higher rate of tax. Jeremy Hunt had already frozen the tax bands to 2028, so she's just added on another 3 years. Which means that it's in the UK government's best interest to let inflation run riot. The higher that wages and prices rise, the more tax they can collect. And for me, this was the final wave of the white flag to Nigel Farage and reform. They aren't even trying to pretend they can fix the country anymore. They're accepting it's over. We are becoming a country with one of the highest tax burdens in the world, but without the public services to show for it. Where all of our money is going on debt interest. Old people's pensions and the NHS and the benefits system whose spending is completely out of control. And they are refusing to recognise that these short-term fixes are causing even more long-term harm. And if I hear one more minister say, we need to build more houses, I'm officially going to run for office. It's the building the right type of houses and flats that's the actual problem. And it's actually being able to rent those properties to the younger generation for a subsidised fee to get them out of the private rental market. And it's realising that taxing entrepreneurs is the most anti-capitalist thing that you could do for a country desperate for growth. Refusing to tax wealth, but instead taxing wealth creation, is truly insanity. And I'm not even in favour of a wealth tax. But of those two dumb options, a wealth tax is far less stupid. If I could speak another language or there was a desirable country I could think of to emigrate to, I would be leaving right now. Things are not going to get better, they're going to get worse. And I, for one, have had enough.